If you click on Assignment 421 Banking, I got a little story to tell you. If you click on Banking 101 Slideshow, just imagine several centuries ago during the gold rush. Towns were springing up all over the place and people were coming in, outsiders, some people not so honest, and every town had a general store, hotels, places like that. But the problem was they kept getting robbed. And so the business people kind of got together and decided, how can we fix this? So what they did was they ran an ad and they hired the most honest, biggest person they could find. And his name was Big John. Well, Big John was so honest and so trustworthy that all the business people decided, you know what? We're going to let him hang on to our money so we don't get robbed. And it's worked out pretty well for a while. And then the business people not only started giving him money, all the local people did too, the miners. And so Big John kept their money safe because no one wanted to mess with him. Well, this was fine for a while, but then sometimes late at night, after having a few too many drinks, some of the miners would wake Big John up at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and wanting some more money so they could continue partying. And this kind of irritated John. So he thought to himself, what can I do? So he got on his horse one day and went to the nearest big town. He bought some green paper and he started putting some numbers on them. And he gave that to the miners and said, you know, you can use this paper as money. I'll keep your gold safe, but you're going to have to use this paper to buy things. And that's kind of how our monetary system came into being, and along with banks. Also, if you click down here, a couple of things you're going to have to do a little research. Keep in mind, banks are a business. They're in it for profit, and they sell services. What kind of services do they have? Well, they got checking accounts, savings accounts. They loan money. You can invest CDs, get a certificate of deposit, safety deposit boxes, and actually they also provide. Most banks have a notary. If you need to get something notarized, they manage trust funds, things like that. But do keep in mind it is a business, and they are in to make a profit. Who can open a bank? Anybody, essentially. As long as you meet all the state and federal regulations and you apply for a charter, anybody can open a bank. But they are strictly regulated. And why is that? Because you're dealing with other people's money. And there's 6 common services you can, again, down here. Classifications, there's deposit and non-deposit institutions. Deposit simply means they will take your money and keep it for you. The non-deposit, they offer some of these services, but they don't take the actual money. And then you're going to, your next assignment is to research your assigned bank. You can disregard this last slide. Just look at the due date.